Welcome to episode 2. And in this episode 2 of Loss and Grief, we want to do it a little bit different. Because when we were doing the episode 1, it became so raw for us because we've interacted with death. And so it's not something that we are just passing out there, but it's something we've lived. It's been a reality for us. It's a life that we're even living, some of us right now. And that's why we want to do it as raw as it can get, as real as it can get, because we want to share loss and grief in the perspective of what we've gone through, of what we've lost, how we've grieved, how we are grieving, and all those things. And I'm having an additional guest or an additional co host. She's my co host. So I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi everyone, I am Wanjiko Masharia, a co-host of Restored TV 254, and today I am here to give my insights on loss and grief. Thank you.
Yes, and so Mwalimu, we are discussing about different cultures and how we mourn and how some of those cultures, the way they mourn, how it helps them actually gain closure even faster than others. And I would like to know in our Kenyan context, how do cultures, different cultures do it, and how does that help?
Different cultures mourn differently.
Mm-hmm.
Let me first begin with religion.
Yes.
Look at Muslims, how they mourn.
Yeah.
They have their own process of mourning.
Mm-hmm.
Someone dies, and this person has to be buried within 24 hours,
Yeah.
wherever they are,
They are.
or wherever they died. And of course, after that, they have a longer period of mourning for them to have closure.
Mwalimu, before you touch the Christians, I'm wondering how good or how bad is it for someone to die and be buried at the same time, though that's their culture, in the counseling and the grieving thing, how will that affect people?
Especially to the close family, close relatives, they can be greatly affected because accepting will become difficult. Allow me to share an experience.
Yes, please.
Last year, during KCSE exams, there's an invigilator who was knocked by the helicopter and he died somewhere in one of the counties. And he died. This person was a Muslim. He died, and by 3 p.m., this person had been buried. Now I'm just imagining this person had a family.
Yeah.
And he had children. Let's assume that morning he waved bye to the children, promising them that we'll meet in the evening.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, the child comes home and is told that your father died and he has been buried. In fact, I don't know, I'm not very sure whether they go attend burials, especially the Muslims. I'm not very sure. Yes. But now imagine that scenario. How will this person take it?
Yeah.
So it might take longer for them to get to the acceptance stage. Now, take a culture like the Luo culture.
Yeah.
I'm a Luo, and I can confidently talk about it. With the Luo culture, someone dies, this person will not be buried immediately. Initially, culturally, when the person died at home, they used to take around 3 days before they bury the person. And this person will just be there in the homestead, being treated, and everything is done in the homestead. But today that one has changed, and today people when someone dies, let's say in the homestead, they are taken to the morgue. So at the morgue they can take time as they prepare. Now on the burial day, it is a process culturally that you'll not just be taken from the morgue and then you're buried immediately.
Yeah.
You have to come and spend in your homestead a night. And there are so many cultural aspects that are done, which also include this body, this coffin getting into to the house as symbolically. The coffin is taken into the house and then being brought out. And this during all this period, people are viewing the body. Viewing the body is a closure. When you see that person lying there, cannot move, that tells you that this person is gone. You never see them again. During the burial, and that's why we also, as psychologists, to emphasize that people need to attend, if possible, for you to have closure. Just attend the burial and participate in the burial. How do you participate? By even if you have to throw the soil, it helps you to have closure. Now, after the burial, in my culture, the family are to stay within the homestead for 3 days.
Without going any
other place. In fact, you could the family could not even go to someone else's homestead. Because they believe that if you go to someone's homestead, you are carrying the spirit of the dead to that homestead. So you have to stay in your home as you observe other cultural practices.
Now, Mwalimu, I think I appreciate how the Luo culture do the grieving and the mourning, because they have time to sit with that loss, to sit in their grief, to a place where someone has been able to process, whether you're learned or not. You've had time to deal with it, to experience it, and hence I believe that's why most people in your community, they honestly don't struggle with grieving like us watu wa Murima. Because I think for us watu wa Murima, once someone dies, it's like they've ceased to be people. They've ceased to be our people. They're now a dead body. You know, tumaliza hii kitu haraka haraka as we move on. Yes. And I'm wondering, how does that affect the Central community?
It doesn't give the immediate family time to grieve. Because you'll find again, people who are planning for this are not immediate family members who are rushing this thing. Because you find that maybe I've lost my relative, you come in, tumalizeni kitu haraka, endelee na shughuli. You are not concerned about me. Yes. I just wish that we will maybe just, as we plan, we have the immediate family members in mind and also help them grieve their loved one. So this one will affect because this person will not have enough time to grieve. And when they come back immediately, and they start the life continues, like they are running away from the reality. So they are developing coping mechanisms. Now, challenge will be when there will be a trigger later on. Maybe you can be very comfortable moving on with your own business. And then maybe at your workplace, a colleague loses a mother. It triggers your loss. You go back to 0 point. And many other triggers that can happen. Not necessarily loss. It could be even a relationship issues. And it reminds you of that loss. There's a client who was telling me that normally when I go through issues with my spouse, it reminds me of my mother, because it's only my mother who used to listen to me. Yes. So these triggers are the aspects that will bring out now the grieving, will affect you as an individual.
Can that also explain why then someone can move from denial to acceptance and then to depression? Because those triggers are are affecting the person, and yet they've not dealt with that loss.
Yes.
Okay.
You will find yourself, yes, you are at the denial. Immediately after loss, then you are at the acceptance. You've blocked yourself, and you're moving on with your normal life. But now the trigger takes you back to the depression.
So what Mwalimu is saying is, if we can be able to handle grief when it happens, immediately when it happens, it eases the process of healing.
Yes. It helps you move systematically to the healing process.
Mwalimu, there is something Wanjiko talked about her and her grandmother, and the reason why I'm asking, maybe you can take us through that.
Yeah.
How you interacted with her.
Yeah, so I was wondering, because the way you have touched the process of grief, I have felt like I've not been mentioned in those processes that he has mentioned. The reason why I'm saying that is, when my grandma passed, I was present. So I was there, and I was the only female, apart from now the sons, who could have helped in things that needed to be done. So I dressed her so that now we can, because she died at home. So I had to dress her, then she can be taken to the morgue. And at that point, when I was interacting, because I went alone. Actually, I left my dad outside with the brothers. I went inside, and I found her lifeless. But at that point, when I saw her and I touched her, I didn't have a feeling that I can say I was shocked, I was afraid, I was scared. I didn't have any feeling. And tracing it back from 4 years back to date, I cannot say I have a touch of an emotion that I can say this is what I exactly feel about me losing my grandma up to date. So I don't know what that one is.
I wonder, how are you relating with her?
I used to love her very much. Yeah.
You said that you did not feel anything.
Yeah.
It's still under the denial stage. And one of the symptoms of the denial stage is numbness.
Yeah.
You become numb. You don't feel anything. So you find yourself just operating as usual, as normal person.
Yeah.
And then you can easily get to a point where you block yourself from that experience. And life has to move on. So you continue with your life as nothing has happened. With this, of course, maybe you might be okay, normal at this point. My fear could be maybe if a trigger comes in later on, might not be today, but later on in your lifetime, something triggers it.
Or should I say,
and it reminds you of what happened.
That maybe, personally, I've not lost someone who is close. So, and I remember one incident, my younger brother was unwell. Then he had promised to come visit me the following day, which he didn't, and he was not taking calls. So before that incident, I used to feel Mama's death does not scare me as much. Then on that day, I had to leave home, go to this place so that I can check what is happening. But when I was on the way, I had so many emotions. And at that point, I don't know if it was my emotions or emotions of the people who are close to me. Like I was thinking, what will I tell my mom if I go find things are not okay? What will happen to our family? At that point, I don't know, or I can't recall if it was a me thing or it was me considering the things that would happen because of that incident.
The aspect of fear, having seen someone who was sick and died, and that's what even my friend was asking about hospital. So it gives you that it's something that is stored somewhere in your at your unconscious mind, where now, like in your case, you saw your grandmother sick and she died. Now here your brother is sick. What comes next? Will he also die? So it's somewhere operating unconsciously. in your mind. So it can come through your conscious mind through now imaginations. It comes to your conscious mind through even slip of the tongue. It can come through dreams. So you are bringing whatever is in your unconscious mind to the conscious mind. So it is normal. It is normal, but of course it's something that you need to check. Even that that aspect of you not just being numb, that you don't fear death, something that needs to be maybe explored deeper, because it could also be as a result of having seen a dead person, your grandmother in this case. Could it be that you had a closure and you accepted that yes, she's gone, and you even by just helping wrap her and carry her helped you heal faster. So those are some of the factors, but maybe it needs deeper exploration.
Mwalimu, the reason why I was asking about that incident of Anjiko, it's because when my dad died, I went all the way to the morgue because he died at home. So we met at the morgue. And I had a time of even touching him and all those things. But still, grief really hit me terribly. I'm wondering, because I interacted with this person immediately after they've died at the morgue, how comes my grief has been so raw over the years? And I think it's also something I would like you to touch. People who lost their loved ones during Corona, most of us, we've struggled with grief. We've carried that grief a long time. I'm wondering how is it so?
Maybe just to again ask you, how close were you with your dad?
Very close.
Very close.
Yeah.
Now, taking me back to what I had explained initially on the factors that contribute or helps you and one goes through the grieving process. It could be the relationship, the closeness that you had with the person, which now, given that you are very close, might take a bit longer, which we say it's a normal grief because it doesn't affect you in one way or another. It is normal. Now, you've talked about your dad passing on during Corona period.
Yes.
During that period, it was very difficult for people, especially those who lost their loved ones. Why was it difficult? They were not given time to grieve, enough time to grieve. It was like someone dies within 24, 48 hours, you bury the person.
Yeah.
And in fact, people are not even given time to express themselves, to talk, to grieve. Remember those speeches that we normally give?
Yes.
Also helps in having closure. We are not given time. Even the churches, you could spend, I remember there's a burial I went that took 30 minutes and the service was done and the burial was done and the chiefs were sending people away from the homestead. So people were not given enough time to grieve. So what did people do? They developed coping strategy and they continue with their lives. But now the impact of not grieving is affecting them now after many years. It could be many few years, depending with the time. So it's affecting them in the way they maybe do their things, their behaviors, their actions, and even maybe even the way they relate with the people around them.
How do we unstuck ourselves now?
Therapy. Therapy. Find someone, talk to the person, a counselor, talk to the counselor, explore, and maybe from there the counselor will be able to pick where you are stuck, and they'll help you to work on that.
Mwalimu, I'm at a place where I can be able to afford therapy, but I've watched this episode and I'm a person who can't afford therapy, yet I feel I'm stuck with my grief. What do I do?
I know there are places where they offer free therapy sessions, like the Kenya Red Cross. They offer free tele-counseling sessions, which one can always call. It's a free toll line. I'll check on the number and then I can share later.
Thank you.
But there's a free toll number. In the county hospitals, they have counselors. There's some county hospitals that have counselors. Who can support. And of course, even as counselors who charges for sessions, there are some of us who can also, depending on your capability, they can offer even a pro bono service, depending with maybe through their assessment, they can offer pro bono services. But the challenge is, let's come out and speak, because someone will not know how to help you if you don't talk. Don't fear that I don't have money. Come out and talk. I might know somebody who can help you. Yes.
Mwalimu, I've heard you talk about therapy, and as you have heard from our host, that most of the times all death is part of us. So on our day-to-day lives, we interact with people who are grieving, but we have not come to the point where we have accepted therapy as a way we can get help. How can we help such people in our society when we are interacting with them?
What we can do is just to sensitize them on counseling. Give a lot of sensitization in regard to counseling, because people see counseling differently. People see therapy differently. If you walk out there in the street and you ask someone whether they know counseling and who needs counseling, first they'll relate it with people who are psychological or mentally sick, the mad, people who are having a disorder. Therapy is not for people who are having disorder. Therapy is for normal people going through normal life challenges. So it's just upon us to give a lot of sensitization about counseling, demystify what counseling is. Yes, and help them know the importance of counseling.
And we did a video about who needs counseling. You can check that video in our channel and you will be able to also understand why you need counseling and why counseling is not for the sick, quote unquote. Mwalimu, I'm here wondering, is there a timeline for grieving?
There's no specific timeline for grieving. It all depends with an individual and other factors. So there's no clear timeline for grieving. Grieving is a process. And process means that there's no end. There's no time that it will end. So there's no clear timeline. However, if it goes on and it starts affecting your normal functioning, you are not able to function normally, then you need help.
Functioning normally is like you can't go to work, you don't want to bathe, you don't want to.
Yes.
Your life is disorganized in a way.
Your life is disorganized. There are things that maybe you used to do, but you cannot do them anymore. You are not interested. That lack of interest, then it means that there's something going on that needs to be worked on. Yes. A normal functioning is this person who is able to go back to their normal way of doing things, despite the loss, despite having gone through that particular loss, they are able to adjust and move on with their normal life. But when you're not able to adjust, you're not able to function normally, then at that point you need help. Grieving can take as long as even 30 years. So there's no specific timeline. It is a process.
Thank you for answering that. I'm asking that because of something I had mentioned, that one time I posted my dad's photo, and it was after 2 years onwards, and someone told me, niache mzee apumzike. And you see, those are some of the don'ts that we were speaking about. Yes, because I was wondering, you don't even know why I'm posting this person, yet you've already assumed I'm posting them because I'm sijawacha wapumzike ama nini. Yeah, so when I see someone grieving, even 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, the best thing is to let them be.
Let them be and help them normalize the situation. It is okay to grieve. Normalize. It is normal for you to feel what you're feeling at that particular time. It is okay. Normalize the situation. Yes. And let them be. Encourage them, support them where necessary.
Nilisikia one time a lady told me that when her husband died, they burned the photos, they burned the clothes and all those things. And there are also others who cling dearly to those things of the deceased person. And I'm wondering, does it help to burn, or does it help to cling to?
And you know, we are all different, and we heal differently.
Yeah.
There's someone out there who gonna feel like, if I burn these things, I don't want anything to help me remember the person, and that one will help the person heal.
Yeah.
Then let the person be. And that takes me back to restitution. Maybe restitution is a way of now releasing.
Yeah.
You release. How do you release the person? Is it through burning? Is it through maybe holding on it? It all depends on the person, because we are all different.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, Mwalimu, if I may ask, apart from a relationship that you had, the dead, does it also, or is a personality also a factor that can make people behave differently after a death? Like, there are people who, let's say we are a family. Let me use Precious family in this instance. Frecia happens to come from a family where there are other siblings, but they don't behave the same when it comes to them grieving their dad. Does the personality of the people who are involved also matter, or what do you think?
Yes, it's a factor that helps in the manifestation of the grieving process. Allow me just to share two common personality types, the introverts and extroverts. This is what the common ones.
Yeah.
An extrovert is able to go through the process fast because they're able to come out of their comfort zone and interact and just do, because they are outgoing. But the introvert are those people who keep to themselves. So as much as they are struggling, they are feeling that pain, they keep it to themselves. So when you keep something to yourself, what happens? It's like you're piling.
Yeah.
You're piling. So all the luggages zinakuja kwako because you're keeping it to yourself.
Yeah.
And when you keep it, when it's too much, it can explode. So the personality is also another contributing factor. Yes.
Do people heal completely?
You cannot heal completely. You cannot heal completely. Just I'll give an analogy of a wound. When you have a wound and it heals, yes, it will have healed, but the scar will still be there. So that scar is a reminder of your experience. You cannot heal completely because there'll always be something that reminds you of the person. But well, as I had mentioned, as much as it reminds you of the person and you continue with it doesn't affect you negatively, then it is normal. But if it affects you, that it stops your life from normal functioning, then you need help. Yes.
All right. Wow, thank you so much, Mwalimu. We appreciate that. I think this is a very dear topic for me, having experienced loss 4 years ago, and it's something that I'm seeing grief unfold in so many ways. I'm passionate to really be able to help people out there, be able to carry their grief through life in a more graceful way, if I can put it so. Because for me, I was thinking that maybe someone heals, but I came to realize that honestly you don't, like you've mentioned, and it's from a place of knowing that no matter how long I'll take, this person's impact on my life and this person's loss will be a part of me. It's something that I'll carry with me as long as I get to live. Yes, I don't know what would be your parting shot, or Wanjiko has another question.
Yeah, maybe the last one.
Yeah.
Does a death of multiple people in your circle make the healing process harder, or does each death have its own place inside the same person, or is it combined and become one big burden that is so hard to work with?
The multiple losses. Multiple losses can play different roles in someone's life. Like if you've gone through multiple losses, there are people who they've hardened up, and they're able to adjust quickly and move on. While there are some people who, when they go through multiple losses, every loss will be triggering the previous losses. So you'll find that again, this kind of a person will take longer to heal, because every loss will be a trigger to another loss, the other loss, and that way, and so on and so forth. So it all depends with the individual. And I'll keep on saying, human being, we are different. We are not the same. And that's why I keep on emphasizing that let us not compare ourselves with others. You are a unique person with unique things, and the way you operate is also unique. So even the healing, the grieving, we do it differently.
And it's all okay.
It's all okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Mwalimu, I don't know what would be your parting shot as we wind up.
Death is inevitable. And when we go through death, we need to allow ourselves to go through the normal grieving process. Let us normalize the grieving process. Let us not victimize those who are grieving. Let us be there and support those who are grieving. So because out there, we always want these people who are grieving to move on with their lives as fast as possible. But I want to encourage us today, let us support them and let's give them time as they go through the healing process and support them where possible. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Wanjiko?
For me personally, I would say it's been a moment where I have had a chance. I have learned things that I was not aware of. Number one, because I don't think I have interacted closely with death. So most of the times I cannot even relate to how someone feels when they lose a loved one. Like you can say that I've had a problem relating with you when it comes to the death of your dad, because I honestly don't know what to do. Then most of the time I find myself just keep quiet and just let it be, which I've also learned is a good thing. But moving forward, at least I know the do's and the don'ts. So I'm really grateful, Mwalimu, for giving us the insight that we can know how to handle people who have encountered losses in the society. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much for watching this episode. We appreciate you. And we've been told by Mwalimu that there is no timeline to grieve. Extend grace to yourself. And there's also something Mwalimu has mentioned, that also children are grieving. We also get to support them because they are very forgotten. And my prayer for you, Mwalimu, you told us not to be praying for people, but allow me to say that, is that God will help you to carry your grief in a more graceful way. And may God bless you, and see you next time. I've been your host, Fresh Nganga, and bye bye.